Good morning. My name is Anna Wolter. I will talk about two different contests that we held in this past year during the pandemic. One is a drawing contest, and the other one is a writing contest. First of all, I'm collecting a few of the outcomes of the contest to show the variety and the intensity of the comment that children shared with us. We have a 3D model with planets and stars with the comment both in Italian and in English. Many were related to the pandemic, and both in the drawings, you have the Earth with the mask, and also in the feeling that we can soon go back to our normal life. The first contest I'm going to talk about is called Observe the Sky and Draw Your Emotion. We have started this year the second edition. The contest was born in the Osservatorio di Catania of INAF in Sicily, and that ran for more than 10 years by doing this in person. The pandemic did not allow to run it in the same way, and also offered an opportunity to open it online for everyone. And we added also the 3D modeling run by the Osservatorio di Capodimonte in Napoli. We received more than 300 drawings for this contest, and they are all collected in this gallery page, divided in different categories according to the age of the children. Primary and secondary school, the first two levels of Italian schools, and divided by drawings and models. We appointed an expert jury with an astronomer, an history teacher, and an artist that had the very difficult task of choosing the winners. And they also wrote the motivation for each choice here. And again, they are divided in different galleries. A drawing of two colliding galaxies and a drawing of a colorful black hole to describe the passion that the kids had for their drawings and their involvement in the contest. The jury left us with many nice comments. I want to share this with you. Please, we invite you to immerse yourself in the splendid sea of cosmic fantasy. The second contest was the writing contest in the occasion of the 100 years after the birth of Gianni Rodari, a famous writer for children books, but also a teacher and a researcher. When it was not even fashionable, he was talking about inclusion and trying to have everyone learn the tools of language to be able to talk about themselves. He wrote the Grammar of Fantastic, a book that is also translated in English, that collects his own findings and the experiences he had in many different schools all over Italy, and talking with educators, children, and experts. One of the main points is the binomio fantastico, which takes two different words, completely unrelated, and puts them together to sparkle the imagination and have a new story born by two non-coherent words. For the contest, we use a trinomio, three different boxes, blue for astronomy, with a folder of all the important objects of the solar system, a red box for emotions, and a green box for Earth object, like pencil, leaves, ant, whatever children can experience in their own life. Everyone had to choose one for each box. For instance, a leaf, happiness, and Saturn, and put them together to make an happy leaf go to Saturn on whatever the children wanted to make up. The response was overwhelming. We had more than 400 texts sent to us that we collected into different volumes that are available online. We had more than 50 schools all over Italy and a few also from abroad, always in Italian. The winners are shown here in these small collections. Most of them are written by computer, but we also have some handwritten text very nicely decorated and explaining this trip with a comet in the solar system. Also, the winning texts were collected for the different levels of school, and they were also read by two exceptional readers, and the playlist is collected in the YouTube EduInaf channel. The readers were Davide Coero Borga, also from INAF, and the TV author for culture program, and Samantha Cristoforetti, the Italian astronaut who is preparing for her next trip. The ceremony, the award ceremony was also held on YouTube, and the recording was seen by more than 2,000 people already. In the jury were also present a few experts, like a former teacher and the writer and designer for children books. I have collected a few sentences of our thoughts about the contest. I don't have time to go through all of them by one, but I leave them here for you to read them. The nice point of the outcomes is that the kids asked to be put in contact with each other, and we have a small community growing thanks to us from our beginning, but also without us and all by themselves. This is a summary of the people involved and how long it took to run each contest. It's an engaging task, tiresome sometimes and long, but is very rewarding in the end. Many good things came out of it, and especially the fact that we were in the pandemic and we were able to use simple tools that everyone could use. We were rewarded to be original in the call. We made a small movie to launch the writing contest to recover the lost book. But the main point is that we think we instill the different feeling about science into kids who dream to be one day dancers or English teachers. Of course, there are also some difficulties in running this, especially to be aware of privacy for minors, and a bit of puzzle on how to treat the possible help from an adult. We were asked for participation from groups like classes, and we might do so in next editions. We realized how important it is to have a token for everyone, like a personalized diploma, when we got back this picture from one of the participants with the diploma framed. What is in store in the future? We have started already the second edition of the drawing contest, and we had more than double, almost doubled in last year drawings already sent in, and a new edition of the Gianni Rodari is in the making. What more can we learn? We can learn how to best deliver the information so that it is disseminated and understood properly. But we can also study our audience. For instance, more girls than boys answered to this call. And we intend also to study, for instance, how much the protagonist of their story have the same sex or a different sex than the author. Concluding, we think that these enough outreach activities have had a massive response, not only in quantity or in quality, but also in the embrace that came with it. Kids, teachers, family all responded intensely, especially in the time of the pandemic. They were talking about their own feelings and their hope for a better future. It is not about astronomy and not even about science. It's about reaching out to the community and building together a stairway to a rich, colorful, and shared panoramic view. A simple "I had fun" was very nice to receive. And "I am thrilled, and I don't care if I win or not" show how much fun it is for kids to just be the author and the participant of this story. My dream is to reach the sun and check if the universe is infinite. Because in the end, what we are really doing is just to help them to reach the sky and follow in their wake. Thank you for your attention.